What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Most of you know who I am. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is KrimsonKreamer, and this is something that I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I can't stream it because I had to sign up for a thing. This is the winter update where they're going to be showing off Dan, a new game mechanic, and just some really awesome stuff. And as a huge Street Fighter fan and someone who really plays this game a lot, I'm excited to be looking at this and seeing what Street Fighter V has in store for us, especially with Dan, because I hope he gets released soon. They should be releasing him soon. This is the Street Fighter Winter Update. This is the director, and this guy is the producer. I know I'm in the way of some of the words, so I'm sorry, so I'll read it up. It's been a few months since the previous summer update, and we want to thank you for watching this time as well. We've been informed that roughly 100,000 viewers simultaneously turned in to watch the previous stream. And we are happy to know that so many of you took your time to check what we had to say. Cool. Indeed, we heard your feedback and gave the entire development team the encouragement to keep us motivated. We are currently working diligently on various content coming in Season 5. Today, we should like to focus on Dan and Rose, who are the first two characters joining the lineup, along with some other information regarding future title updates. Okay. First, let's start off with the main topic. First, we'd like to talk about Rose. Rose's stage, being her fortune, will be released simultaneously with the character. Why don't we talk about Dan? They're saving Dan because he's going to be coming out now. And today we'd like to share with you the concept and in-development footage. Okay. Marina Forge stage is a refined version of that originally appeared in Street Fighter Alpha 2, and we're working hard to make it appropriate for Street Fighter 5. Okay. Create. That looks like a nice stage. I love the way that this stage looks. Oh, that looks so good. I was gonna say, what the fuck was that? Yeah, but this looks like a really cool stage. I like that they're using alpha characters to show it off too. They're not just like doing like generic Ryu and Ken. Take a Rose actual in-game movement. Okay. Very bland as of right now, but this is probably just starting foot. This is like alpha beta footage of her, so it's not even like her final design. Just the way that things work. I think she's called Soul Breeze, has good reach and quite powerful. Crouching heavy kick is a move fans might be familiar with. Okay, obviously a sweeping kick. Her slide is also in good shape, has strong capability with a V-skill and V-trigger, which are introduced shortly. Okay. Projectile Soul Spark can now be performed in mid-air. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see you, Akuma. The angle could be changed depending on the strength that you use, so it's like light, medium, heavy. Like Rose, she has learned a new special move. Projectile from soul powering can be set mid-air and then explode after a certain amount of time. That's pretty cool. Soda Punish! For a Ranty, rather than jumping, she uses a scarf to grab the opponent. My friend is gonna love that move because it's gonna be based off of a character that his brother made. Or it's like a whip up in the air. That's really fucking cool. Okay. Both her V-skills have unique qualities. V-skill allows her to put out a tarot card that increases her attribute to make her opponent weaker. Okay. It does one or the other. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Soul Satellite, which many are familiar with, you can hold up to 2 of them. Okay. Interesting. That this was a super in Street Fighter 4. Soul Satellite. I like the way that moves. Interchanges like that. Free trigger 1 is time-based warp moves. She can shoot. Okay. Her V-Trigger 2 is her popular Soul Illusion. This allows her to create a spawn and perform unique. Okay, that's an alpha thing. So basically in alpha there was the isms, and one of them was pretty much you get a clone. It was just like an after image, and it did lingering damage. So that's cool. They incorporate some things. Third participant making an appearance. Rose's profile has increased. She now has new moves, which adds to her playstyle, and she was capable before. She is now a unique fortune teller, like elements such as tarot cards and such characters worth experimenting with. Okay. She just looks very bland and generic, and I feel like they're gonna change her. Thank you. Now that's it from us. Okay, ooh, cool. Now let's continue with additional game info. Okay, cool. We're back. Oh, this is one hype thing after another. We have to use Dan to TCG online event, but today we'd like to share some. Up until now, we've only been able to share this default costume. Today, we'd like to show you battle outfit. Oh, more clothes. Okay, thank you. Battle costume. Oh, that is great. Oh, I love the Tengu mask. His Tengu mask gives him a lot of character, but also super ripped and looks amazing. Oh, it's just his dad. I love it. Yeah, I will give him a try. Release him now. I'd like to ask him to provide future details with his V system. Please take it away. Please release Dan tonight so I can play it after work. V-skill we showed you during the online allows him to cancel out of his special moves because it's his taunt. Okay, cool. You can use in various ways, whether it's canceling out of a startup of his Goken, performing a surprise attack. That's cool. Reducing the vulnerability of his moves or enhancing his combos is a V-skill, versatile and easy to use. I love that. It's a high-performance V-skill, but since it's a taunt, it's very Dan-specific. Using both players. Okay. It's been designed so that his V-skill is the center of his battle style. Using it will produce matches where the V-gauge will be in consistent fluctuation unlike ever before. And he only gets one thing! Looks so good! These combos! Most distinct aspect of his V-trigger is that it can also be activated with just one bar. Various are in the early stages of the battle. Okay, that's cool. Tend to move back into combo or forcing opponent to block in order to create an advantage situation. Also, charging his Hadouken in the fullest can produce a wall bounce effect or guard crush. This is the best I've seen Dan look ever. V-skill 2, which can be activated from all standard moves except for his crouch heavy, might seem like just a show-off move at first glance. This function is always so that it is an initial enemy can be cancelled once the standard or special move. So he has a separate taunt. Interesting. Okay, so he basically... Okay, that's like a focus cancel thing. That's interesting. Allows you to move. Failing cancel, showing off completely will show you vulnerable state, so you might take some practice or get used to it. Remember the V-skill 1 also increases with... This will also increase both players' V-gauge. When V-trigger 2 is activated, the V-gauge a V-timer, which during the time can use an enhanced version of Goken and Koryoken. Okay. Probably use that more, honestly. Pieces in... By pressing the final direction key and the attack button at the same time, player will be able to execute a stronger version of those moves called hacking. Okay. His enhanced skill can become the starting point of an aggressive strategy, whereas Goken can enhance his defensive side and allow certain combos. V-trigger can be used in many different ways for various situations. Looks so good! They showed off his legendary torrent during... like when you wait till the very end. Okay. I love it. We're able to dive deep into Dan's V-sub today, but we hope we get to find discoveries and more exciting ways to play him. Give him to me today, please. Utilizing these systems will increase demands potential. Try them out and enjoy it. They're definitely like saying that they're talking like he's coming out today. If he doesn't come out today, or at least tomorrow, I'll be upset. Alright, let's see how Dan plays in a real battle. And the tank. Oh. I love this the battle costume. It's just I love that because it's the orange gi, which is what his father wore. It's the Tengu mask, so he's basically just his father, and he's ripped too. So like that's the thing, is that I always expected Dan to be like a little bit like heavier set, not like a heavy set type of guy, but like, you know, like an unfit fit guy. But I love to see that he's actually like pretty brawlic. He's just a terrible fighter in terms of the universe that he's in. Like I feel like he would still kick anyone in the real world's ass, but like in Street Fighter world, he's like nobody. I'm pretty sure that could be comboed into the EX version, but you don't want to waste an EX bar on that, honestly. For an extra hit. I mean, if it's game ending, I would definitely do it, but because that's the combo I would do when I would play Omega Street Fighter 5, which was because it had that combo, the rapid punches. Like they made him better. Like, he's jokey, but not as jokey as he was. Oh! Oh! That last one. Okay, what is this? V-shift? Oh! Oh, I think my friend called it. I'm the battle director. Okay, cool. What is a V-shift? V-shift is a defensive mechanic that... I'm sorry, what? V ゲージを消費する防御システムとしてスト5にはすでに V リバーサルが存在しますが V リバーサルは相手の攻撃をガード中のみ発動可能といった特性上劣勢の場面で自由に発動できるシステムではありませんでした。That's so sick! V-shift is new defensive and can be activated time by consuming the bar, the V-gauge, when the player is in their normal state. How do you do it? For a short period of time after activation, the V-shift makes the player invisible to throws and also evade body blows and projectiles. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, this opens up the fucking door for shit. Both characters will go into slow motion and make it the character invisible until the animation is complete. Oh! And in slow motion state, he can follow up with the attack break called the V-shift break. V-shift break functions like that player can counter after avoiding an attack with a V-shift. Oh, so many new things. As you can like the ability to attack from a distance that normally too far away, or the ability to break through an opponent's powerful chain of attacks. I was hoping for extra supers, but that's fine. Oh, you can. The counter to counter. Explain to you that Venus has various characteristics. Okay. Besides simply distancing yourself, you could also utilize strategy to deal with certain characters. You hope that the chance to experiment and discover new ways to leverage the system. Oh my god. Oh, he tripped him off. Oh, he's happening battle balance. Okay. V-shift penalty understands that there are now more ways to utilize the V-gauge. Okay. This drastically alters the battle. May support these changes. In terms of direction, we are reevaluating each character's strong and weak points, putting our best efforts to increase the areas, making playing character fun, and ultimately making adjustments like what is shown in the video. Okay, Yuri. Jury, you are fucking broken. What the fuck move was that? Report on release timing of Season 5 content. Okay, this is the stuff that I want to see. New content including Daniel being in February. That's next week. It's 11 days. Why do they do this to me? I apologize for keeping you waiting this long. No, you don't. Just don't apologize to me. Since FIFA 5 is going to be our final season, the development team is more fired up than ever. Then tell them to get this character out faster. Putting our best efforts to deliver a level of quality that will meet our professional expectations. Parents that hopes enjoy this new content and would be able to wait a bit longer. 11 days. New training stage that we just showed will be attributed to players for free when Dan releases. Okay, why a second training stage? It's just a little bit longer and thank you for your patience. Okay. In addition to the usual character pass, you'll be able to preseason offer a premium pass this time around. Okay, what does premium do? Please take a look at this image.
Season 5に登場する5体のキャラクターの他に、シーズン5に向けて制作しているアレンジコスチュームやカラー、
bonus content 11 and character profile theme for fucking who?
シークレットな遊び要素もついていきます。11の詳細については公式ブログや SNS をご覧ください。こちらのプレミアムパスはシーズン5でリリースされる。
Hold on. 5 characters, all the colors, 11 a character profile theme. Is that who this last character is? What the fuck?
5に登場する5体のキャラクターの他にシーズン5に向けて制作しているアレンジコスチュームやカラー、
Characters,
新規の
costumes,
ステージも入っており、さらに11
as well as 11, which gives you a new way to enjoy the game. What is that? Check out our blog and social channels. Okay, okay, not a character, but what the fuck? Yo! Way to show us Oro. I called it. I knew he was going to be holding the fucking turtle. I called that so long ago. Alrighty, so it's the next day, and after watching the winter update again, and then also seeing what other people reacted to and other things that were posted, I'm re-recording this last bit only because of information that I found out that was actually wrong. So first things first, I'm looking at the Season 5 pass, and I'm just going to kind of go over everything that's on here. So the interesting thing is that it shows all 5 characters, this and that, and then there's the 11 content that they're saying, the bonus content 11, and then the fighter's profile theme, and everyone was like, oh, that's the 5th character. They accidentally leaked the 5th character. That is not the 5th character. That's actually something interesting is that they're doing is, so basically, this is the character that would switch its fighting style between each round. They have a character like this in Soul Calibur and in Tekken. In Tekken, it's the wooden mannequin looking thing. I think it's like Mugajin or something. It's something like that. And this is this for Street Fighter, which is actually really interesting. They never had a character like this ever in Street Fighter. So it's actually pretty interesting to see them put a character like this into Street Fighter. And that's really cool, seeing the gameplay of him. You pick him, and he phases through, like, 3 different characters, so it's like each round that you play, he's a different character, so I find that really interesting. And it's never going to be the same character twice in a row, so one round you're fighting as Ryu, the next round you're fighting as Chun-Li, the next round you're fighting as Guile. Like, it could be whatever order it could be, and that was just to name, like, one sequence that it could fall into. So I find that really interesting that we're actually going to get a character like that in Street Fighter. Very interesting. My thoughts on Dan, too. He looks great. As much as he is a joke character and he's not like the best martial artist, they kind of stepped up his game in this game. Like in Street Fighter Alpha, he was like all right, like play-wise. Like he felt like just like a different Ryu and Ken. Played a little bit different, didn't have like a good fireball, was a bit of a joke in that game, and then obviously his story made him the real joke. In Puzzle Fighter, he was also a joke. He was a hidden character, but he was also like not the best. Like that's the whole thing with Dan, is that he's not like the best fighter, but like he's also at the same time really good because of how bad his character is in World. And then in Street Fighter 4, they really emphasize his silly. Like, his backdash and forward dash, he just kind of, like, sprints in place. And he just kind of looks silly when he does it. He's very clumsy. He's very all over himself. And he just is, like, very big and extravagant. Like, his idle animation in Street Fighter 4 is he's, like, waving his hands around. And he's, like, doing shit like this. And that makes him, like... And he's, like, whoo, like, making faces and stuff. But in from the Street Fighter 5 stuff, it doesn't look like he's doing a lot of that. He's like, very focused. He feels very fluid. He has moves that lets him cancel into taunts and then out of taunts. Like, he's definitely going to be a very versatile character. He's the only character that his V skill increases both his and his opponent's gauge when he activates it. And I think that's very fair and appropriate because... that would make him really broken if it didn't increase his opponents as well. Because he can cancel out of certain moves into others. Like, that's super broken. Like, the only, like he can cancel, like, an animation, a recovery animation into his Veach skill And it's for both of them, too. One is obviously a rolling one, so he, like, rolls forward and does a thing. But then the other one, he stands in place and does it. And the one that you do when you stand in place, you can cancel into it and cancel out of it within the same motion. That's pretty broken. Because it'll hit a move, cancel, hit another move, and continue a different combo. Like, you can combo, cancel combo, and continue going on with combos. Like, he's very broken. And as much as he is a silly character, I feel like Dan might be a top-tier character. As silly as he is, I'm feeling like he's going to be a top-tier character, and I'm honestly excited. It sucks that he doesn't come out until the 22nd, but it's fine, I'll wait. I'm definitely buying this premium pass. From what I'm looking, the premium pass is $40, which is like a little but I mean, I get the premium pass, which is 26 costumes, 2 stages, all the characters, colors and costumes for the colors and the costumes, 8 titles, the 11th thing, a PS4 theme, and a Steam PC wallpaper, like depending on which one you have, titles, fight money, profile stuff. Like, I'm down for it. The other thing I want to talk about is the V-Shift. That looks insane. Being able to, like, have an invincible backdash is really good for this game. This game needed more defensive mechanics, and this is definitely something that we could use. I was hoping for another, like, critical art, so, like, you'd be able to, like, pick between 2 critical arts, like at the loading screen, it'd be like, choose your critical art, choose your V skill, choose your V trigger. I thought it was going to be that kind of stuff, which is why it was taking so long. But the V-Shift is cool, and that everyone can do it, and it's going to definitely change up how the pace of the match is. It's not going to be very rush-down heavy. You're definitely going to bait people into, like... Because now that this is going to be implemented, people are going to bait people into doing it. So if you're going to be rushed down, someone V-shifts and turns the match around on you, it's pretty interesting. Also, they're changing up a lot of character stuff. Just like very basic limit, like just very like basic game tweaks. But ultimately, I'm interested because they showed off something with Ryu, is that he knocks someone in the air and then he activates his V trigger like it's a punch. Meanwhile, that V trigger is usually used as a combo. So it seems like if you do it at the end of a normal combo, he does a attack with it instead of a counter, which is very interesting. I don't even know if you could do that now, because the way that it looked like it was something new, because when they first came out, it was just kind of like, oh, it's this thing. I don't think that's something that you can do now. I'd have to personally test it out, but from what it looks like, it's going to be broken, and they're actually going to give Ryu a better offensive option, too, on top of being a defensive option. We're going to have to see how this is going to go, but ultimately, I'm excited for how this is going to turn out. Season 5 of Street Fighter V is looking to be really, really good. And I wish that this was stuff that was happening earlier on in the game's lifespan, because then I probably would have played it more. Because like throughout Street Fighter 4, I loved that game through and through. And I still play Street Fighter 4. I bring my laptop to my job and I play with my friends after closing, because we love the game so much. And then when we get home, we play 5 because we have it on our home consoles. But Street Fighter 4 holds a very dear place to our heart. That's a very fast-paced game, and it's very, it's got offensive options, but a lot of defensive options too. And the fact that they're adding a defensive option with V-Shift is very, very good. And I'm super into it. I can't imagine what is going to happen with this 5th character too, because a lot of people are speculating that this 5th character is going to be a crossover character. It's not even going to be from a Capcom game. It'd be cool if it's like from an older Capcom game like Power Stone, or it's Power Stone, which is like another Capcom fighting game. It's kind of like a beat 'em up type of thing, where it's like the arena fighter beat 'em up, kind of like I can't think of the games that are like it. Just like very generic, like the old One Piece games. Just something like that, where you're just kind of running around in a big arena and things are happening. That'd be cool to see a character from that series, because they just did renew the copyright on it, so that'd be cool. But a lot of people are speculating that it's going to be a character like an SMK character, so we're going to get like a King of Fighters character in Street Fighter. And a lot of people are like, what? Like, that's a big speculation. And then it's going to be vice versa for SNK, because King of Fighters 15 is coming out. They're speculating that a Capcom character might go over into that game. So it might be like a crossover promotion thing for those games, which would be cool. If it is an SNK character, I hope it's someone cool like Rock Howard, Terry Bogard. Even Geese would be cool to see in this game. Because usually with the season pass stuff, it usually ends with like a villain or something. Or it ends on like with like a bigger, like, imposing character. So it'd be interesting to see how they do this. If it is Geese, it's just going to go with the fact that they're going to end with a villain, but it could be something, it could be anyone else. It could be Rio, it could be, well, not Rio, it could be Kyo. Rio is the Ryu clone for SNK. Although that would be funny to have him in the game, and then you'd have him and Dan fighting each other, to where it's you have Dan, the silly one, and then Rio, the serious one. That'd be pretty cool. Now that I really think about it. But it could be anyone, and no one really knows who it's gonna be. It's the same idea with the Smash Brothers DLC. You don't know the character until they announce the character, and they're like, "Oh, all right, we're having a direct. Here we go. Here's this character." So yeah, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. And yeah, we just gotta hope for the best. I can't wait for Dan. I'm definitely playing him when it comes out. The 22nd of February, so that's going to be fun. But anyway, my dudes, I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. What are your thoughts on the Street Fighter V Winter Update? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys later, and have a wonderful day. And as always, good gaming. God bless. Go beyond, and keep on keeping on.